Oh my God. This doesn't hold up. I'm just testing it out real quick. I need to go somewhere and go to sleep. Mm-hmm. Hold up. Mm-hmm. Hold up. Do y'all niggas go to sleep? I'm sitting here asking when somebody else go to sleep. I need to go to sleep. Hold up. Yeah, I'm tired. I know I need to go to sleep. I just turned it on, like to test it out because I need to get me a phone. I don't know why I be keep on saying I need to get a phone, but I do. I need to get a phone. Being lazy. The back of my I overcharged my battery, and now we got like a little pop in the back of the joint. But I sound like that anyway. I got like a raspy tone to my voice anyway. Oh my goodness. What you been doing, me? Me, you be everywhere. What you been doing, me? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
I seen you over there with I seen you over there with Sparkle. Over there with Trish. Hold up. Mm, yeah, young sister be sleepy. Hold up. For real, I didn't even know I had. For real, I didn't even know I had that I had that many subscribers. I ain't even know till I looked yesterday. But I gotta give me a phone though. I do. I need to go to sleep somewhere. You know how you sleepy, but you don't go to sleep. You riding over to sleep. That's my problem. I need to go to sleep. Hmm. Laying down, but need to go to sleep. Hold up. Oh my goodness, yeah. Oh my goodness. Hmm. Oh, I'm chilling. Hmm. I definitely know how to chill. Hold up. Mm. Did you see how many? Hold on. When I had to count, I was like, oh my God, I've been on a whole lot of panels though. Hold up, like straight up though. That's a lot going on. Hold on, you sound tired, yeah. I can hear. I thought you typing girl making my final round and saying you pop up. Okay. Did you subscribe to my channel, me? I don't even be looking at that. Did you subscribe to the channel? Let me see my final round. Okay, yeah, I'll be early. Let me see. Yeah, I'll be early. First live, yeah. I was starting to drop down in the chat, but I forgot. I had some, oh man, I had some words with Trish. I ain't feel like hearing Trish big old mouth. I ain't feel like hearing her mouth. I'm like, child, I'm resting up. I'm not doing it. Not right now. Not right now. Mm-mm. These people with their daggone mega microphones and all that stuff. Child, not Quay. Quay resting up right now. I'm chilling. Chilling. Come through. Oh yeah, I been. Oh, okay, but all right now, okay. Yeah, I been chilling. I'm about to what's tonight, but I need to give me another phone though. You live, yeah, this phone reconnecting. Get it together. Hmm. Yeah, I just test it out. That's all I'm doing, just testing it out. That's all. Cause y'all be keep on complaining about me. Y'all be complaining about me hitting them panels. I be strolling through the streets. That's all I do. I stroll through the streets. I'ma still stroll through the streets though. But I just was like, let me go ahead on and utilize my own little channel, cradle my own little channel or whatever. But I got a whole lot, like a whole lot of stuff coming up. Cause I always got something to say. Trust and believe that. Can't nobody stop me. Can't nobody stop me from talking. Guaranteed that one. I'm getting ready to put on the Braxton family and watch the Braxton family until I go to sleep. Hmm. I gotta catch up on my reality shows for real. I've been sitting up there being on YouTube so much. I done missed out. I need to watch all my daggone reality shows. Catch up on my reality shows and stuff. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, it's a little bit too much with the other stuff. I'd rather do the verticals. The vertical is a little easier for me to do the vertical. I could just talk, 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 talk. I ain't gotta do no whole lot with the verticals. Ugh, man. Hmm. But it is cold outside though. But it's nice and warm up in this camp right here, Chad. Be careful. I got my thermostat set on 80. Hold on. What you talking about, bro? Well, hold on, let me see. Well, Black Friday around the corner. Girl, just heaters on your key. Dropping down, supporting people with. Girl, Meek, I ain't thinking about no daggone forgiveness or no people off of YouTube. You think I'm sitting at the... Do you think I'm really tripping off? Do you really think I'm sitting there, man? I'm sitting here in DC tripping off for forgiveness, baby. You can let that go, baby. Once I issue my apologies to who need to be apologized to, I be done. I'm not doing no 80 girl. Yeah, I'm not doing no daggone apology show to nah, I'm done. Once I issue all my apology, whoever, you know what I'm saying, like whoever gonna take it and receive it, that's gonna be on them. But if you're not gonna forgive the Quay, baby, that's gonna be a one and a done. Cause I never, I never been a get along, go along person anyway. I'm always a leader of the pack. You know what I'm saying? So I don't need nobody on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, pretty much trying to take away like the Scarlet Letter, like the book called The Scarlet Letter. When that lady was walking around this child with that A on her back, they sewed that daggone A on her jacket as an adulterer. Child, I'm not walking around here with no daggone alphabet A on my back. Apology touring. If you get what I'm saying, if you don't forgive, that's gonna be on you, boo boo. I choose to forgive people regardless. You know what I'm saying? I lead with love first. You know what I'm saying? So love is the only way. Trust and believe that, honey. I'm not fitting to be doing no daggone apology tours on YouTube. Child, YouTube ain't paying my bills. YouTube ain't feeding me, clothing me, loving on me, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just meet people along the way. That's all, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody doesn't have the same compatibility. I mean, and that's just what it is. You could be a cool person, you know what I'm saying, with, with other people. I mean, and then that same cool person, you know what I'm saying, just don't be cool with other people. It doesn't mean that y'all are not cool people. Y'all just ain't got that compatibility. That's all it is. Like, I don't need nobody being no daggone Olivia Pope for me on YouTube. This ain't no daggone scandal. uh-uh. No, honey. Ain't no hiring of Olivia Pope over here. Absolutely not. Child, I can speak for myself. Honey, I do for myself. I do what I want to do. And most people don't like that. You know what I'm saying? That you do what you want to do. They be wanting to try to control you. Excuse me, and like dominate you and all that stuff. Like, I'm good. I'm good myself. I'm straight. I'm all right. Child, that's why I say I got one account. I'm not creating all these daggone multiple accounts, dropping down in multiple chats and all that stuff like you hiding in secrecy on YouTube. I got one account. If I choose to change my name, I will change my name, but it's gonna be one account and one account only. That's all. That's it, and that's all. That's it. That's how it goes. You know what I'm saying? So if you a snaky, cruddy person, man, off of social media, it's gonna act out right on social media. And that's how it's gonna be. It's gonna be like that. I know I'm not no snaky person. You know what I'm saying? I'm a direct person. I say what I got to say. Now when I be talking, you know what I'm saying? Like when I be talking and sometimes people gonna catch a stray. Yeah, it's like they gonna catch stray bullets. You know what I'm saying? If I'm feeling like, you just set up here and set me off and you done offended me, you gonna catch a stray, honey. Cause I keep the daggone clips. Trust and believe that I keeps the clips ready. The pop, the dot, you gonna get dead. Hold on, let me see what you wrote. I mean, just saying, standing alone is official, but hold on, having support from the ones you came in with makes it more fun. I mean, but the thing is this, right? This the whole thing here. You know what I'm saying? People gonna go with whatever narratives they want to go with, right? So it's like this. I know when I came on YouTube. Okay, I came on YouTube in the beginning of June. Now you got folks sitting there been talking about, nah, I think she was on here longer. She know a little bit too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think she been on here longer. No, I have no reason to sit up here and lie, you know what I'm saying, about how long I've been on YouTube. YouTube is nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? So why should I sit up here and lie about how long I've been on YouTube? You can create an account 5, 10 years ago. And when you choose, you know what I'm saying, to utilize you know what I'm saying, your channel on YouTube, that's another thing. I came on YouTube in the beginning of June and I was bored. And I made that very clear. I was like, I was bored. What more is it to it? I was bored. I been knew about YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Like one of my cousins, she was the one that suggested for me to create a YouTube account. She was like, Queen, you know what I'm saying? You funny, you like talking, you know what I'm saying? Like you are very influential and things like that. So I was like, I gave it thought, it was both of my sisters. You know what I'm saying? What are they, my third cousins? Cause they my mother first cousins. So yeah, I think, hold on, what's that one, two? Child, bad. Do I gotta keep on counting this stuff right now? Um, okay, but anyway, you know what I'm saying? They was like, I think you should create a YouTube account. So you know what I'm saying? So I was like, well, I give it a try. But then me being lazy the way that I am, I was like, man, this is too much. This is too much right now. You know what I'm saying? Like it's required for me to set my phone up, position my phone a certain way. Um, I was putting myself on a daggone like schedule. I'm like, child, but that's too much. You know what I'm saying? So I gave it up. I think I made maybe like four or five videos. And then I went and deleted the videos. I mean, because the chick Melanie, when she was over there with JR and Isaiah during that time when I used to be watching them, right? And she ran to my page, my channel, whatever you want to call it, you know what I'm saying? She looked all up on my channel and then she came back over to their live and she was talking smack in the chat. And I was like, this is weird. I was like, hold up, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is really weird to me. For somebody, you know what I'm saying, to dip off that fast, you know what I'm saying? Like to look up my channel, you know what I'm saying? And she came back talking, talking smack in the chat or whatever. So that's what made me go back to my channel and delete all of my videos. But before I deleted all of my videos, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had already been on camera with Miss Kimmy. You know what I'm saying? So that's not the reason why, like, I deleted all my videos from off of my channel. I just made that choice to delete, you know what I'm saying, like the videos from off of my channel. So, you know what I'm saying? So that was like my first, like, really weird experience, like with somebody doing something like that. And I was like, that's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're too aggressive in this chat right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you sitting up here doing too much as a moderator in these dudes' chat. But then another thing, I stopped kind of like checking for night and day too, you know what I'm saying? Because JR had got offended. But you know what I'm saying, by the comment that I made in his chat section or whatever. So I was like, yeah, I'm like, I was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like weaning myself off for night and day, and everything. Okay, so coming up on the women's group, I came up on Miss Kimmy because of what Danat did. Now it's like, now when somebody's telling the truth never changes. When people lying, that's when it starts changing. The story be keeping on changing. I came up on her, because of what I did not like, what Danai had said. Because I was like, now you sitting up here, accusing people of harassing you on here, pretty much like bothering you on here. You know what I'm saying? Like, he kept on saying, he wanted to be in his soft era on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So at that time, I'm believing what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? I'm still thinking, like he's a cool dude or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, he was just entertaining to me. You know what I'm saying? So after that live had ended, and I had seen, Miss Kimmy was live. So I checked Miss Kimmy live out. I had already subscribed to Miss Kimmy channel anyway. But you know what I'm saying? But I just didn't, like watch anything. Because during that time, I was just like going down the road, like the road of people, and I was just subscribing, you know what I'm saying? Like subscribing to channels. But I did notice, it's like before I got active with the group, I was like, man, these women act like the old aunties in the family. Or, like for real, like they just arguing with each other. They being combative with each other. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just was like, man, this remind me, you know what I'm saying? Like chicks in my family. You know what I'm saying? When they feuding and all of that. When they feuding with each other and stuff. So I would check out, you know what I'm saying? Like I would click on, click on somebody live, somebody live, whatever. So I had clicked on Miss Kimmy live. I had clicked on Pam live. I had clicked on Trees live. I was just, like watching, you know what I'm saying? Like all these women, you know what I'm saying, go back and forth with each other during that time. But I was still, like chilling with Danai and chilling with Wiley. Over there with Wiley and Danai. So, but what had got me with Wiley was I had started noticing that Wiley was begging too much. You know what I'm saying? And I was like, beggars beg early. One thing I know about a beggar, I told my mother that a long time ago, honey. Beggars beg early. Trust and believe that, honey. In some shape, form, or fashion, a beggar is going to beg early. ASAP. Okay, so, you know what I'm saying? So, I noticed that Wiley, you know what I'm saying? Like Wiley would give you the I don't need nobody money. At one point, he be like, I got a full production and I'm doing this and I'm doing that and all this stuff. And then Wiley would turn right around and be like, if you a submitted woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, you would submit yourself to what, I'm saying? Like, to what I'm telling you. And one thing about y'all women, and he was like, y'all don't listen. Y'all need to learn to listen to the man and all this other stuff. So I was like, man, Wiley is funny. I ain't gonna lie. I used to be like, man, Wiley is funny though. Wiley is real funny to me. So I just noticed like Wiley Wiley will have like them little manic sessions and all that stuff. Man, Wiley be up hours and hours and hours. Man, I used to be listening to Wiley, but I be gone to sleep listening to Wiley over there ranting. So I would wake up and Wiley be still ranting. I'm like, oh my goodness, Wiley is ranting, boy, I see. But I was mostly watching Danette and Wiley for the most part. So I had called in Wiley's show one day. And I think he was already talking to somebody. So one of his producers, they had called me back. They had called me back and stuff. So, you know what I'm saying? So now, I had a real good conversation with Wiley and everything, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, Wiley pretty cool, and I gave him some encouraging words and everything. But then I was just still watching, you know what I'm saying? Like just watching and listening, you know what I'm saying? Watching and listening, things like that. You know what I'm saying? So before I found out that he was diagnosed with bipolar, diagnosed with bipolar or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I was just wondering, like what was going on with Wiley and stuff. So I see, I see Wiley out, and Wiley begging again, begging up some stuff again, child. But I knew Wiley wasn't gonna stay away from YouTube. Cause he's too hungry, he's too hungry for that attention. He craved, that attention. So I already knew Wiley wasn't gonna stay away from YouTube. Wiley gonna crank right on back up, you know what I'm saying, and do like he been doing. He gonna gain some more traction, so he gonna keep doing the Wiley thing. But I just chose to. I think I did unsubscribe from both of his channels. I think I did. I don't know, but Wiley just did too much. He was just doing too much. He was doing too much. So and even Danette was doing too much for me. So I was like, I'm gonna go ahead on and unsubscribe from their channel. Yeah. So I definitely know Meek, if you still here, child, your girl lied, child. Your girl lied to Lou, telling Lou that telling Lou, child, that they paid me or I paid them to see who can get my number first. That's the most stupid, ridiculous thing ever, child. Why would I sit up here and pay somebody off of YouTube to see who can get my number first? Why would I even want strangers during this time to even have my number? That makes no sense. It is like people just be talking sometimes just to be talking. And then most of the time they don't even be listening to what the liar's saying. But because it is like, why would I sit up here and try to run a play with two content creators that's not even familiar with me? I'm not even familiar with these dudes. And I'm going to sit up here and try to see who can get my number first. Isn't that doxing somebody? Isn't that considered doxing? Okay, you could be. I want you to listen. As long as you want to listen, you can keep listening. I ain't got no problem with that. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like, people need to listen first. You know what I'm saying? Because that makes no sense. It makes no sense. I don't know why the end of that. You know what I'm saying? So why would I want to sit up here and pay two strangers to compete to get my number? That makes no sense. Not at all to me. And I knew for myself, I can't say that because during that time, you know, during that time, child, it's bloody in the street, child. It's bloody, child. We beefing. It's all drag out, you know. But that's just dumb. Like it is. Like that's dumb. It just don't make no sense. You know what I'm saying? Because the CC are the ones, you know what I'm saying, that want for the subbies to support their channels. They want you to send them cash apps. They want you, you know what I'm saying, to pay through Zelle or PayPal or Venmo. You know what I'm saying? It's very rare that you hear content creators on YouTube, you know what I'm saying, talking about they doing a giveaway. They gonna give you some money. No, they want you to financially support them. Whether they working a jobs, whether they got, you know, like another business or business, they want for you to financially support them. So why would I, you know what I'm saying, want to sit up here and pay two content creators that I don't even know to try to get my number? That's dumb. That is like, that's just stupid. It's dumb. And my thing is, you know what I'm saying, like us as ladies, women, you know what I'm saying? It's like you got to take a step back and really think about what you be saying because you will find yourself contradicting yourself every time. But I get the poodle pack. I know about how the poodle pack go. You know what I'm saying? I know about the get along, go along games. I get that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I used to stay in trouble all the time when I was younger. You know what I'm saying? Because I was the one that more so went up against the bullies. Oh, you want to be a bully? Okay, I'm going to bully you. That's what I'm going to do. You know what I'm saying? You want to fight somebody who, you know what I'm saying, who you already know can't fight you, who don't want to fight you. See? And it's not because the person or people were afraid. It's just the fact they not fighters. Everybody aren't fighters. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, aren't physical fighters like that. You have some people, you know what I'm saying, who are really good with their mouthpiece. Yes, they know how to argue people down real good. You know, they real witty with their words. They know how to shut people down, you know what I'm saying? And then they know how to physically fight. And that's who I am. I'm good with my words. And I was a fighter, a real good fighter. I'm not just saying this, you know, because I'm laying in my bed and I'm talking. No, I know what type of work I put in. You know what I'm saying? But thanks be to God, you know, that I never got any jail time. You know what I'm saying? Like I never, you know what I'm saying, was heading on my way to prison. You know what I'm saying? Because God knows that jail and prison isn't for everybody. It's not. You can receive, you know, like rehabilitation, you know what I'm saying, in your life outside of the judiciary system. Now, what I can say is this, that my first time going to a police station, you know what I'm saying, because the girl Ebony mother, she wanted to press charges on me, and I was at the age of 10 when this happened. Honey, I pulled out a whole socket of hair. Do you hear me? I pulled out a whole socket of hair out this girl's hair. She had a permanent bald spot on the top of her hair. Because I'm not playing with you. Okay? Don't play with me. Don't come in my face with that mess. I'm not playing with you. You are disturbing my playtime. That's what she did. She came around the way. She came with that mess. I'm like, okay, you want to play? I'm going to show you how to play. And you're going to go right on back home to your mama with a whole bald spot on the top of your head. Because you want to play. You know what I'm saying? You don't come in somebody else's territory, you know what I'm saying, child unprepared. Because first of all, you coming amongst me and my people. That's the first mistake she made. I don't care how pretty she was. I thought she was pretty. She was cute. She had long hair like me too. But she thought that she was a Billy Bad Barbara. And see, the mistake that she made was this. She should have brought some help with her when she came. Why would you come around, you know, a group of people with no help? Even if you got one person with you, you know what I'm saying? I mean, that can fight with you, you know what I'm saying? You got at least a chance. You sit up here coming around somebody else's hood and you got like 10, 15, you know what I'm saying? Like 10, 15 or more people, you know what I'm saying? Child with them. Baby, you done messed up. But see, because the type of person that I am, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't going to let nobody jump her. No, y'all ain't fitting the jumper now. We don't do no jumping. No. No, my hands are well enough for me to fight you on my own. I don't need, you know what I'm saying, for y'all niggas to be jumping her. Nah, we don't roll like that. You see what I'm saying? So she comes around there with all this rah talk. And I'm like, okay, Ebony, you doing your thing. You know what I'm saying? Okay. You come right here, child. You girl, you letting me know, honey. Oh, you letting me know something, huh? Okay, I got you, baby. I got you. So at the end of the day, she left with a nice chunk of hair from out of her scalp. She left with a bald spot. A really big bald spot. And I didn't just only pull the hair out of her scalp, but she also left with some bruises on her face. Because I'm going to hit you in your face. I ain't going to just hit you in your body. You're going to be getting these punches to your face. That's what you're going to get. That's why I really didn't fight a lot of girls when I was younger, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't want to mess the girl faces up. So I fought a lot of dudes when I was younger. Because they used to try me. And they used to try me a lot. And they used to try my brother. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew my brother, he wasn't a fighter like that. But I got you, brother. I got you. I'm the fighter. I got you. And then I thank God I never got jumped. That's another good thing, too. I never got jumped. It's a lot of times I could have got jumped. But I never got jumped, you know what I'm saying? Because I didn't believe in carrying weapons. Because I knew what my hands can do. I mean, because when we were younger and then, you know, people older than us, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could fight a fair fight, you know, without you getting jumped. You know what I'm saying? So, my thing is, I don't do the lying on me. Don't lie on me. Don't do that. If you don't like me, just say you don't like me. We can still be cool. But you don't like me. And I'm not going to pretend like, you know what I'm saying, that we like each other. We could be cordial. It's always good, you know what I'm saying, to be cordial with somebody because both of you have a clear understanding There is no friendship here. There is no friendliness here. You know what I'm saying? But we can still exist in the same space together. And we could be cordial. Yeah, we could be cordial. If you choose to speak to me, I speak to you. If you don't want to speak to me, you don't have to speak to me. You're not forced to do it under no circumstances. So, Meek, this is why I'm talking to you, because you are one of the back forerunners. Okay? For them group of chicks over there that you run it with. Okay? So this is why I let people run with the false narrative that they run with, because I know for myself that I'm not a troublemaker. I know for myself that I'm not an agent of chaos. I know for myself that I'm not a demon. Because most of the time, child, folk be talking about, honey, they done seen the devil and child, somebody got a demon, child. You don't even know what it is to be demonically possessed, child. So go somewhere and sit down with the lies. Sit down with the lies. Sit on down with the lies. Cause one demon into somebody, child, you be walking around here cutting yourself, one demon up in you. So that's why, I don't go for all this a sassy talk these chicks be giving on YouTube, child. Cause honey, if God allowed the devil to release on mankind what Satan desired to release on us, child, we'll be trembling and shaking, trying to find some boots to jump into. Trust and believe that. That just be talk. All that be is a bunch of talk. Just to hear yourself talking. Just talking. That's all that be. So that's why when I say, I'm chilling, you know what I'm saying? I'm in my peaceful zone. I ain't gonna let nobody take me out of my peaceful zone. When I want to come from out of my peaceful zone and go back into warfare, then I will. Because I'm a queen. I run my own house. I regulate myself. Now, I'm open for if somebody say, well, you've been out of control, Quay. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to calm it on down a little bit, Quay. I'm open for, I'm open for advice, suggestions. Sure. I don't mind that. You know what I'm saying? I'm good on it. Because the same way I give somebody advice, I would want, I need to be the same way and receive advice that's going to help me. But at the end of the day, I ain't fitting to sit up here, and take the blame for something that already existed in the Black tea sector that was there before I even knew of a Black tea sector on YouTube. Absolutely not. Honey, it was messy and sloppy and chitlin circuit arena already before I even knew of a Black tea sector on YouTube. Everybody running on them streets, child, they filthy. In some type of way. I said in some type of way. No matter if you want to put politics in it, no matter if you want to put like some conspiracy theories into it, no matter if you want to bring some crime stories in it, honey, everybody is messy in some type of way, form, and fashion. Yes, they are. Most of the time, people are drawn to controversy. That's just what it is. Controversy incites most people. And they like to be around it. They like to smell it, they like to taste it, and they like to eat controversy. Trust and believe it. It's a known fact. It's very rare, when someone is speaking positiveness, very inspirational in many ways. Child folk really, really gonna sit there and listen. You must be emotionally and mentally, you know what I'm saying, spiritually and all, you know what I'm saying, disciplined. Disciplined to sit, you know what I'm saying, to sit under the hand of order, proper order. You know what I'm saying? Proper teaching, proper leadership. You must be spiritually disciplined. And that's by way of what? Godliness. Period. Most of the people that's running amok on YouTube, because I'm only on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Most of the people that's running amok on YouTube right now, child, they didn't grew up in spirituality. Trust and believe that. They didn't grew up in spirituality. They have heard about God, the Lord Jesus Christ. Trust and believe that. This is why you got backsliders that don't want to admit that they backsliders. Because why? Because they got to be held accountable for their wrongful actions toward God. That's why they don't want to say they're a backslider. Because that's what it's called. You a backslider. That's what you are. That's exactly what you are. And I call things what it is. That's why I was like, these people sitting up here talking about, oh, she can't talk about God. Don't nobody believe. First of all, hold up. First of all, anybody you want to go back and look at every single live that I was on would never be able to truthfully say that I said that I was a preacher, a minister, you know what I'm saying, sent to y'all to try to convert y'all hearts to Jesus Christ. And nobody will be able to truthfully say that. Nobody. Because I ain't got to sit up here and lie and say something like that. You got people, you got folk within that group, you know what I'm saying? Chad, oh my goodness, Chad. Can we talk about the group? Can we break down the group for real in its whole totality? Can we break down the group? Really? Can we do this, please? Am I too sleepy to break it down? I think about it as I take this bobby pin and scratch my scalp. That's why I say I always got something to say. That's why I worded what I had to say, you know what I'm saying, the way I did it, because I always have something to say. It's just how I say it and what I say. And when I choose to say it, that's what matters with me. Because ain't nobody fitting to silence my voice. Absolutely not. Ain't nobody gonna shut me down from talking. Absolutely not. So when I heard Goody say, I want you to leave or just go away, that lets me know right there, baby, you are intimidated by me. You have always been intimidated by me the first day I came to talk with you. You are intimidated by me. You just don't want these chicks to know you intimidated by me. Because a woman who isn't intimidated by another woman would not be wanting her to go. Go where? Where do you want me to go? All we doing is just conversing with each other on social media. Where do you want me to go, baby? Where do you think you're going to lead me to go? Nowhere. Absolutely nowhere. So it is, people think because they got the hooked up mics or the microphone apps on their phone that enhances their voices, and they be sound like Richard Pryor from the movie Wiz. They think because they microphones, you know what I'm saying, are super loud, they gonna be able to drown your voice out on the panel. Child, bye. If that's your way of getting attention on YouTube, do what you got to do, baby. Because I'm a herd figure in my family. I got a whole lot of pull in my family. Trust and believe that. I ain't got to turn to no chicks or no dudes on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? For me to sit up here and think I got some type of leadership in my life or I have some type of influence over people, honey, that's already proven. That's already proven, child, that I got favor upon my life. And favor comes from the Lord on my life. So people, people who really don't know who they are, yes, they look for false validation on social media. They may come off to be the popular one on social media. They may come off to be, the famous one on social media. However, when you see how they live their lives off of social media, they are the rejected one. They are the one, that have been put aside, picked over. They are considered as the black sheep in their family. They are the ones that was chosen last in their family. However, when they come up upon a group of strangers on social media, who have not had that physical interaction with them, it comes off differently. Their voices, seems to be much more relatable to these group of people. They come off and appear to be stronger. Yeah, they appear to be stronger. Because why? Because they have joined themselves to a lot of weaker people than them. That's how it goes. That's how it goes. When you come upon a group of weak-minded people, you're going to always have at least, one person that got 3% more over the other ones. I mean, that's just how it goes. I'm just keeping it real with you. I didn't seen this in action here in DC. I didn't seen it. It happens every single time. It happens that way. Mm-hmm. So God let me know, I can use my voice for good or I can use my voice for bad. God bless us with free will. You know what I'm saying? And you are able to make choices and decisions in your life. God not gonna make that choice and decision for you. He didn't already gifted you with that freedom to do that. So I have a choice, I have a choice to use my voice for either good or I can use my voice for bad. I can use my voice for good or I can use my voice for evil. It's all about a choice and a decision. But one thing about it, baby, ain't nobody gonna put Quay Quay in the corner. You're not gonna put me in the corner. And I'm just gonna stay in the corner? No. Mm-mm. You could tell me, you could tell me go to the corner, and I may want to go to the corner if I decide to go to that corner. You could suggest for me to go in that corner. Same thing. But let me tell you something. If I decide to go to that corner, let me tell you something, Chad. That corner ain't gonna never be the same. I tell you that. It ain't gonna never be the same because I'm in that corner. The favor that God put on my life, that corner will never be the same because one of God's children is right there in that corner. That corner gonna always look different. It's going to become different. It's going to be different because God's child is in that corner. See, this is what, this is where a whole lot of God's sheep going wrong. See what I'm saying? Because they trying to fit in with the goats. That's what they trying to do. They trying to fit in with the goats. But they don't fit in with the goats because they sheep. These are two different animals, okay, with two different, mannerisms about these animals. And sheep don't like to be uncomfortable. You can put a sheep on its stomach, child, and that sheep is miserable on its stomach. Sheep can develop gas within their stomachs. This is why the shepherd over the sheep, you know what I'm saying? That when that sheep fall on their daggone stomach and they back and all that stuff, you know what I'm saying? The shepherd got to get that sheep up. Sheep are mild-mannered animals, they mild-mannered animals. And it's a whole lot of sheep sitting up here fussing and fighting with each other, feuding with each other. They sheep. They are sheep led astray. Strayed sheep. Out in the world, stray sheep. So the same way Goody told Lou, he either returned to Jesus or he returned to Essie Bird. She should have been telling herself that. She should have been telling her own self that to return back to Jesus. Go on back to Jesus, Goody, and take your children with you back to Jesus. See, we always so quick, always so quick to try to find fault in somebody else. You want to find fault in everybody else. Everybody else, you want to find fault in everybody else. Because that's how we are. And I say we are. Because I don't think that I'm no better than the next person. All I know is, I'm thankful and I'm grateful to God that I can acknowledge, and recognize in my own life where my blessings come from. Because I can't bless myself. That's the difference. You have a lot of people, who think that they blessing themselves. No, you're not blessing yourself. A blessing is a gift from God. A blessing is not a gift from man, human. You know what I'm saying? It don't go that way. It doesn't go that way. So when I hear somebody talking about preach, child, go somewhere and sit down. Ain't nobody preaching. Shut up. Just shut on up with your ignorance, okay? Because ain't nobody preaching. They just talking. That's how they talk. So just go somewhere and sit down and shut up, because ain't nobody preaching to you. Because if somebody actually was preaching to you, you still not going to accept the message. Let's keep it real. You still not going to accept the message, okay, that God is sending through that living vessel. You going to reject that. So shut on up with the old preach. That's another little fad word, that people always use it all the time. Oh, preach. Go on, preach. Preach it. Preach it. People don't even, most time folk don't even know the meaning of preach. What does preach mean? Tell me what preach mean. Tell me what the word preach means. Tell me what preach means. To speak out. To proclaim. Tell me what preach means. That's another problem that people have. They go according to a lot of hearsay. Hearsay. Trusting what somebody else said to them instead of you researching it for yourself. Look it up for yourself. Go look up the definition of these words for yourself. Don't just go according to what somebody telling you what the word means. No, go and look up the word for yourself. What does the word preach mean? What does preach means? That be the whole situation. You know what I'm saying? What does the word preach means. See, I'm that type of person. I'm not going to just tell you what to do. No, I'm going to advise you, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to suggest that you go look it up for yourself so that you can learn as I learn. That's the type of person I am. Anybody know Quee? They going to tell you. Quee going to tell you go look it up for yourself. Don't just take me what I say. No, go look it up for yourself. Go research it for yourself so that you will know what's going on for yourself. Not because of what Quee said. No, look it up for yourself, baby. Because see, when you get it and you learn for yourself, you're going to be able to apply it more and more to your life, and then you're going to be able to help somebody else. That's who I am. That's what I do. That's exactly what I do. That's what I do. Anybody can ask my little baby sister. See, I didn't allow her, you know what I'm saying, to fall back on her big sister and for her to be a victim in this world. I wasn't going to have it. And God wasn't going to allow me to be comfortable, you know what I'm saying, to cradle her and to rock her, you know what I'm saying, like, rock my baby asleep, you know what I'm saying? And she's sitting up here thinking she a victim all the time. You know what I'm saying? That she the victimized. That's why I kept telling my little sister, stop saying you confused. Stop keep on saying you confused all the time, because the more you keep on saying that you confused, baby, you're going to be confused. Stop saying that. Quee, I'm confused, Quee. Quee, I'm confused. Quee, what you think about this? Quee, what you think about that? I'm confused. I said, baby, stop saying you confused, baby. You're not confused, baby. You know what I'm saying? All you need to know, you know what I'm saying? You asking questions, and all you got to, be willing to listen, be willing to be patient for the answer that God going to give you, baby. But stop saying you're confused. You know what I'm saying? Because the more you keep on saying that you're confused, you know what I'm saying? You're keeping that confliction in your heart. And whenever we are in a conflicted place in our lives, that's where the devil can keep on attacking you. Because you're confused. You don't know which way to go. You don't know, you know what I'm saying, what direction to take. Because you're confused. There is a cloudiness in your mind. You need to have a sober mentality, you know what I'm saying? You need to be able to think clearly, soberly, vigilantly. You see what I'm saying? You cannot make a right choice or decision with confusion in your heart. And that's what the devil loves. The devil loves that. Them demons that be on assignment, child, oh, they like that. Them demons on assignment, they like that. Because there's a whole lot of demons on assignments through different people. Demons on assignment through different people. You see what I'm saying? Because demons need a house to live in. They need a house to live in. Demons cannot enter into, you know what I'm saying, enter into anything or anyone without having permission. They need a house. They need a vessel. Most definitely. They need a vessel. God showed us this with the snake. First, you know what I'm saying? The first possessed, you know what I'm saying? A animal was a snake in the Garden of Eden. That snake surrendered itself to Satan. That snake gave Satan permission to come on in. Come right on in. You could take possession, you know what I'm saying, of the natural body. Before God cursed that daggone snake, child, that snake was walking on hind legs, honey. Snakes had legs. They was walking on legs, hind legs. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. That's why God let us know that daggone snake was subtle. A subtle beast. Mm-hmm. Absolutely, child. Absolutely, child. Mm-hmm. Everything you want to know, baby, ask God. I always say, I always tell people, shout, talk to God. I talk to God like I'm talking to y'all. For real. I be laying in my bed sometime. I be sitting in my chair sometime. I be somewhere else sometime, and I be talking. I be talking to God. I be talking to God. I be talking to God. Because it's needed. You do. It's needed. You need to talk to God. Talk to God. We talk too much to each other. We need to talk to God more. We do. Because really it is like people don't just, come encounter and meet each other by accident. It's not by accident, you know what I'm saying, that I met these group of people off of YouTube. Like nothing happens just, coincidentally. No, it doesn't. It's a reason for everything. It's a reason for everything. That's why I don't live in regret. I don't live in regret. I don't live my life, regretting meeting people. Like regretting talking to people. No, I don't regret that. You shouldn't want to live in regret neither, because it's not good. You know what I'm saying? Because you will all, it's like you constantly reminding yourself, like I should have said it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like I should have did it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like I wish I would have, like done it that way. No, don't live in regret. Nah, don't do that. Nah, let it go. You know what I'm saying? Because whatever meant to happen, it's going to happen. Whether it was good, whether it was bad, you know what I'm saying? Like whether it was good, whether it was evil, it was meant to happen. It was meant to happen. It was. God doesn't make mistakes. Not at all. You know what I'm saying? That's why God let us know, you know what I'm saying? All things work together for the good. He lets you know, you know what I'm saying? All things work together for the good, to them who are called according to his purpose. He lets us know what's going on. He lets you know step by step what's going on. All things work together for the good. To them. He talking about, you know what I'm saying, to those who are chosen by God. Because see, that's another lie. When you hear people say, we all the children of God, not everybody not God's children. Oh, no. We are all a part of God's creation. But everybody isn't a child of God. Satan got children too. Jesus made that very clear. Satan has his children. Oh, yeah. Oh, absolutely, hon. Absolutely, baby. Everybody ain't children of God. That's a lie. That's a lie, honey. Every time I hear somebody say that, and they be like, oh, we all God children. No, everybody ain't God children, chat. Oh, no. That's a lie. Mm-hmm. Folk need to be corrected, chat. That's a lie. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed, baby. Mm-hmm. So, when you are blessed, no one, you know what I'm saying, can take away from you the gifts and the talents that God put in your life. Nobody can take that away from you. Nobody. Always remember that. Now, the thing is this. Folks need to ask God, what are the gifts and what are the talents? For real. Ask God. Ask God, baby. What have I been gifted with? What talents did you give me? You know what I'm saying? That I need to use. You know what I'm saying? Because it will help you. Indeed, it will help you. So just like I said, child, I'm just testing out this live. Whoever want to come in here, because I always got something to say, and it will be different. But let me tell you something. My same talk is my talk regardless. It's not going to change. It's not going to change. And I will be back back at my house where I started at. Trust to believe that, too, chat. Because I already knew what was going on. And it wasn't no play. You know what I'm saying? Like, we ain't sit up there and discuss. I'm gonna pretend like, oh, okay, Lou. I'm gonna pretend like you gonna do this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna pretend like, you know what I'm saying? That I'm gonna say this and you gonna say that, and no, it ain't nothing like that, child. All that was real. All of that was real. Mm-hmm. So, God knows. Absolutely. But I do need to go to sleep. Mm-hmm. I need to go to sleep. Why ain't nobody singing me a song? The person hanging in need to sing me a song or something. You better type in that chat or something, a song or something like that, child. Since you still hanging on. Oh, boy. But that's what it be, though, you know what I'm saying? So, I got some more to say. But hold on. Let me take it on back. Let me reel this on back with this, too. This is crazy. This another crazy thing, too, that took place days ago as well. I'm sitting here saying to myself, like, now, at one point, you got the women talking about fight the power that be. They sitting there running around the muck on YouTube talking about fight the power that be. Women empowerment that be. But yet, they sitting up here encouraging and rooting on a whole gangbang on the quay. Now you rooting on the whole gangbang, you know what I'm saying? Gangbang on the quay. But then on the other hand, you sitting up here talking about fight the power that be. That is so contradictory, I say you. That's crazy. That is crazy, child. Child, look, I'm sleepy, y'all. Whoever else, I'm sleepy. It's crazy, and I will continue to say it's very contradictory. It's crazy. Now y'all know everybody that heard me talk on YouTube long enough. Y'all already know about my overbite. Y'all already know the words I be saying most of the time when I be talking. Y'all already heard me argue enough. Y'all already know that I'm loud. Okay. Oh my goodness. That was just that's you know what I'm saying? Like that wasn't no play. That was real. Anybody could ask me that. That honey, that was real, child. That was real. But this is what really happens to women offline though. And I shared that with somebody. That happens to them offline. Mm-hmm. So they can identify what they seen happen because that's mainly happening in their lives offline. They got disrespectful dudes that treat them any kind of way and all that stuff, foul child. And they would literally lick up the pee off the floor. He pee on the floor. And he tell them to lick the pee up there, lick the pee up, child. But they see something like that happen between me and Lou, child. Oh, she stupid. Oh, she dumb. Oh, she knew what was going on. She was going on with it. Oh, she think it's funny. Oh, she want attention. Oh, she trying to be YouTube famous. Child, go somewhere and sit down. Okay? Let me put you in a special ed class, please, and go sit down. I'm going to usher you to your chair. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to usher you right to your chair in special ed class. Because you in special ed. If you think, you know what I'm saying, that I will sit up here and plan a play on myself, that's dumb. Why would I plan a play on myself? I didn't get paid no money doing that. He didn't get paid any money doing it. You know what I'm saying? So why would we sit up here and run a play and we ain't getting paid? We ain't getting no YouTube checks. Didn't nobody send me no money from it? Didn't nobody send them any money from me? You know what I'm saying? So why would we sit up here and run a play? And especially do something like that? That's stupid. That's idiotic. It's dumb. All of that happened, you know what I'm saying, brought forth because of one's emotions, heightened emotions. That's where it came from. When you're too emotional about something, you know what I'm saying, that you're going to take a stand on, you know, and you thinking that you right, the other person, you know what I'm saying, thinking that they right, you know what I'm saying, they not going to give in, you're not going to give in. So that's what ended up happening. So now y'all warfaring against each other. But to sit up here and be like, you know what I'm saying, and be like, oh, both of them ran a play, both of them playing, both of them think it's funny. That's just the most dumb, stupid, ridiculous thing to say. It's dumb. Oh, they working together. That's dumb. It is most of the time people just want to believe in scandalous actions. A scandalous they just want a scandal to happen. What Sparkle say all the time? Such a shame and a scandal. I mean, can't nobody hit that such a shame and a scandal like that old Sparkle. For real. Every time Sparkle hit that thing, such a shame and a scandal. And how you be saying it? I'm like, that is just the most dumbest thing ever. You gonna sit up here and plot and plan with a man, you know, and you gonna be like, oh, I want you to talk to me. I want you to talk to me this way. I want you to talk to me that way. I want you to do me this way. I want you to do me that way. Also, you know what I'm saying? Also, you can get clicks and views, for for somebody to flood your chat up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want you to do all that. I want you to do all that. I want you to say all that to me. I want you to do all that to me. That's the dumbest thing ever. And whoever it is, like, and whoever chose to believe something like that, you are in special education. At your big old grown age, adult age, you are in special education. You are riding the cheese bus, as we called it. The big old yellow orange color bus. Strapped down in the seat, child. You got the seatbelt all up on your child. If you really thought that me and this man ran a play on one another, that's dumb. Now, the queen never tells all of what she knows. The queen tell you what she wants you to know. That's the difference. That's the difference. I tell you what I want you to know when I want you to know it. Because you're not going to be able to force anything out of me. Even when you think you working me, you ain't really working me. See, I knew what to say to irritate Goody, and what she ended up doing, she left that panel, right? When I said, I'm a child, I'm a baby, she was already irritated, you know what I'm saying? Irritated by me being up there long enough. So I'm going to irritate you the more. I'm going to say, oh, I'm a child, I'm a baby. Because you meant to be played with, baby. You meant to be played with like a toy. That's how I look at you. I play with you like a toy. You may have 2 channels, but like I told y'all, baby, I ain't got that energy for all that. I'm too lazy to do all that. I'm just keeping it real. I'm too lazy to do all that. I ain't doing all that on nobody. No, you're not even, and I'm not going to say that you're not worth, because all of us have worth. When I say worth, let me put another word to it, because I don't want to take away, you know what I'm saying, anybody's worth. God, gave all of us worth. All of us, are valuable. Let me say this. A person isn't important to me, or, like, they don't have that priority in my life. You know what I'm saying? For me to sit up here and to pay for StreamYard, and, and for me to, you know what I'm saying, like, put together thumbnails and you don't have that importance in my life. I will talk about you at will. Like we say in DC. You know what I'm saying? So when you come to my mind and I choose to talk about you, then I'll do that. Other than that, no, I'm not putting together no full production just to say your name. Because I'm one of them name calling people. I don't do subliminals real good. I don't do subliminals well at all. I name names. And I've come to realize with that too, amongst these group of people, you know what I'm saying, that when you are somebody that name names and you say what it is, they don't like you keep on naming names a lot neither. They like to play around with the subliminal talking, with the nickname giving and all that stuff. No, I'm not like that. I'm not like that. I'm going to name the name of the person that I'm talking about right now. And when I'm done with your name, you know what I'm saying? When I'm finished with your name, I'm going to be off your name until I come back to your name. That's what I do. All that subliminal, giving somebody nicknames and all that dumb stuff, I ain't into that. I ain't never been into that one. No. I'm going to say your name. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to say your name. And if you don't like hearing your name, then that's a problem. If you don't like hearing your own daggone name. Why you don't like hearing your daggone name? You ought to be, you know what I'm saying? My thing is, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ought to be, you know what I'm saying, glad for somebody to say your name. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing in somebody calling you by your birth name. I mean, because like I said, you know what I'm saying? Like, everybody need to take a hold of, you know what I'm saying? Like, the meaning of somebody's name. You know what I'm saying? Because it's always a message in our name alone. That's like my mother. You know what I'm saying? My mother, she got two of her children names out of the hospital bathroom. Yeah. My baby got 2 and 1. Okay. She got my brother name out of the hospital bathroom, and she said, you know, she liked the woman, the female name that was in the hospital bathroom. My baby got both her baby names from the hospital bathroom, child. She got a 2 for 1. See, I got to be careful with y'all people, child. You know what I'm saying? Because I get to talking, I get to calling off my family real names on here. I got to be careful now. Y'all know Quake and talk. So that's why I be, you know, bracing myself sometimes, you know, because I don't want to sit up here and self-dox myself again. But it's always a meaning in the name. You see what I'm saying? Alternate names that people give themselves, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's always a meaning in the name. So, you know what I'm saying? So, whenever someone doesn't want you to call them by, you know, like by their birth name, I find that to be a problem. The only reason why, you know, it is like the only reason why, you know, I'm not using my first name on YouTube is because you got a whole lot of doxers on here. It's not the fact that I'm trying to hide anything, hide my lifestyle or anything, you know, like that. It's just people be doing too much. Now, I know it's a lot of women that share my first name, even my middle name, even my last name. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of women in this world, you know what I'm saying, that share that name and names. Yes, they do. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be wise, you know, with your movements. And that's why I was saying, you know, God, I thank you for blessing me with a reset. But you know what I'm saying? Because see, what I took and did was, you know what I'm saying? I strode up on, see what I'm saying? An already heated situation, a very current, you know what I'm saying? Situation and dispute, you know what I'm saying? And being Quee, I like to ask questions. I like to give my input on stuff. But yes, I was biased in that situation. And I had to admit, you know what I'm saying? And I had to also apologize, you know what I'm saying? Because God was convicting me the entire time. God was chastising me. Yes, he was. He was chastising me. See what I'm saying? I just, you know, like, I just didn't make it known, you know what I'm saying, that God, you know, was chastising me. See? Letting me know, you know what I'm saying, that I was wrong. I had no business, you know what I'm saying, inserting myself into people's dispute. I had no business doing that. See what I'm saying? So I know for myself, you know what I'm saying, that when the Holy Spirit is convicting somebody's heart, and when you hear about conviction, you know what I'm saying, it's only that God is chastising you. He's chastening you. That's why God let us know, you know what I'm saying, that he chastened those he loves. He's correcting you. You know what I'm saying? God will always desire, you know what I'm saying, for his children to live a disciplined lifestyle, a lifestyle of order, godly order. That's God. That's godliness, you know? It's godliness and it's ungodliness. And I'm like, God, I'm like, I'm like, hey, I'm thankful that I'm able to, to still be chastised. I'm just keeping it real. For real. Because God let me know that he hasn't turned me over to a reprobate state of mind. Because once God turned you over to a reprobate, that's it. That's it, baby. You can still be living in this natural world. However, you have been officially turned over to a reprobate. And that means there's no return. No return. Because you have finally rejected the Spirit of God. Now you're a reprobate. Now go look up what reprobate means. Go look up the meaning of reprobate. Go look up what the word reprobate means. Don't take only what I say about something. You know what I'm saying? Look it up for yourself. I encourage people, you know what I'm saying, to go look up these definitions for yourself. When you read in scriptures from out of the King James Version Bible, because that's what I prefer to read from. I prefer to read from the King James Version Bible. Okay? And I also like to look up words. I like to look up the words, when I am studying the Bible. This is why, you know what I'm saying? This I know God continue to send us the same message. The same message. The same message. Come on back home. Come on back home where you are received, you know what I'm saying, with unconditional love. Come on back home. But what are we? What are we? What are we? Stubborn, rebellious, stiff-necked people. That's in the word of God. Stubborn, rebellious, stiff-necked people. That's what God let you know. He let you know the spiritual state that you're in. You being stubborn. You are being rebellious. And you being stiff-necked. That's what you're doing. And this is why you are experiencing the hardships that you experiencing in your life. It's not because God desired to punish you. God takes no pleasure in punishing somebody. God corrects us with love. Everything God does, you know what I'm saying, is done with unconditional love. Unconditional love from the Heavenly Father. The Heavenly Father himself. This is why I thank God. I'm gonna say this. When I used to work for this residential company, right? Years ago, I used to work for this residential company. Persons with mental illness, right? And one of my clients, a family member had invited me to come to church with them on that Sunday, right? So I had on like some casual, I was wearing a casual outfit. But you know what I'm saying? Because, I didn't know, I was going to be extended the invitation, you know what I'm saying, to come to church with them. So the shirt that I had on underneath my other cotton shirt, you couldn't see my cleavage. You couldn't see my cleavage in that tank shirt. But let me tell you something. If I didn't know, for myself that God loves me, by the time my client father, spoke the words that he spoke over that pulpit, You know what I'm saying? And I knew him, and I knew that man, you know what I'm saying? I knew that man was directed every single word to me. Every single word that man spoke out of his mouth, he was directing those words to me. And I said, and when I left out of that church, I said, Lord, I thank you for loving me unconditionally. And Lord, Lord, I thank you for being my friend. I do. I thank you for blessing me with a friendship from you. Because I know for myself that was not you using that man in that church. You know what I'm saying? If my faith, was not in the Lord where my faith needed to be, I would have ended up, I would have thought that God hated me. I really would have. All of those vicious, vile, harsh, unloving words, that man was saying directed to me over that pulpit, I would have thought that God hated me. And I'm not lying. I am not lying. I didn't feel bad. Nope, I didn't feel bad. You know what I'm saying? I was rather disappointed in that man. That's what I was, baby. I was disappointed in him. You know what I'm saying? The fact that he chose to use, the household of God, and for that man, to go up on that pulpit, you see what I'm saying? And to speak those ill will words to me in the household of God. That's what I was disappointed with. I wasn't disappointed with the Lord. I wasn't hurt by God. None of that, baby. But you said, because God had already prepared my heart before I even got there. That's one of the wonderful things about God. See, God will prepare his children. God will prepare you for the next step, for the next level. Absolutely. Oh, absolutely, he will, baby. Oh, that's what he would do, baby. He will prepare you. God don't send you out there unprepared. Trust and believe that. Somebody tell you that God don't prepare you, they lie. And I'll tell you something, they lie. You lying. You are lying. You are a liar. There's no truth in you. You are a liar. God would never, ever, ever, never, ever send you somewhere unprepared. It's always a preparation period. It's always a preparation season, a transitioning in your life. It's always going to be someone or people new coming to your life, and it's always going to be some, like someone or people leave out of your life. Every season in your life in this world, that's what's going to happen. When you are in a season of transitioning, it always happens. Always happens every single time. Every single time. It always happens. Mm-hmm. Good morning to you too, George. Mm-hmm. I'm glad that you came through, George. I still love you, George. If you still listening to my voice, baby, I still love you. I don't hate you, George. I don't hate you at all. I pray for you too, George. I sure do. I love all of y'all in that group, baby. I don't have no hatred for nobody. I just look down and seen, that George was in here. I don't hate y'all. I don't hate none of y'all. Mm-mm. I don't have no animosity toward none of y'all. Y'all ain't got to be scared to me. Whoever want to join, when I go live and you want to join live, come on in the room. Come on in here. You receive, come on in here. See what I'm saying? See, one thing about me, I'm going to talk whether I'm on YouTube or I'm going to talk when I'm off of YouTube. My mama did tell me she didn't heard me talk when I was asleep. She thought I was up, but I was talking. I don't hate nobody because I choose, not to hate people. But what you ain't fitting to do is you not going to silence my voice. That's what you not going to do because it's not allowed. And what ain't nobody fitting to do is, you know what I'm saying, try to change the way that I talk to fit, you know what I'm saying, to be able to fit their tailoring of things. No, you going to hear it like you need to hear it. And that's point blank, period. Because, see, I don't sit up there, you know what I'm saying, and throw shade on nobody. No, I'm gonna tell you what it is. I'm like I always use for an example. If I say I'm gonna slap you or you on my face, I'm gonna slap you. I'm gonna be talking while I'm slapping you. I'm gonna say I'm gonna slap you, then I'm gonna slap you. That's how I am. I'm just keeping it real. I can talk while I'm doing it. See, but I choose not to be physical with people. You know what I'm saying? Because you being physically violent is not going to bring forth, it's not going to bring forth productivity. It's not. It's not. There's no progression in domestic violence. There's no good in being, you know what I'm saying, having domestic violence in your life. It's not good. Not at all, it's not good. Yes, I once thought that that domestic violence was normal. I did. I thought being in a domestic violence relationship was normal. I thought, you know what I'm saying, arguing, you know what I'm saying, continue to argue with you. I thought it was normal. I did. Because when you grow up, you know what I'm saying, grow up in a family, you know what I'm saying, where it's happening, you think it's normal. You know, you think that's the way we are supposed to operate and function in our family. But it's not normal, you know? And it's not functional. You can have all the money, you can have all the access to finances you want. You can have all the money, baby. You can grab a hold on to the money. You know what I'm saying? You can spend that money, you know what I'm saying, like on whatever you want to spend that money on, baby. But honey, when you are living in turmoil and distress, honey, money cannot buy you out of that. Money cannot, you know what I'm saying, take away stress in somebody's life. Money cannot take away somebody worrying. You know, money cannot take away pain and hurt and sorrow. Money can't do that. The worldly currency on a dollar is just that. You know what I'm saying? The worldly currency on a coin is just that. That's it. It doesn't have a heartbeat. It doesn't have a soul to it. So that's why I be letting folk know, child, I'm used to money, baby. I'm no stranger to money. Money don't faze me. Absolutely not. That don't faze me. Now, you have a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that find validation in materialistic things. That's why they talk about a lot of materialistic things all the time. You know what I'm saying? Because that's where they deem value at in their life. So they talk about, you know what I'm saying? They constantly talk about all the materialistic things that they have in their possession. They constantly talk about, you know what I'm saying, like whatever degree or degrees that they earn. Because that's where they find value at. They feel like, you know what I'm saying, that is their worth. No, that's not your true worth in life. That's not, you know what I'm saying, your true value in life. God lets you know about that. Where your heart is, your treasure will be there also. He lets you know that. Where your heart is, your treasure is there also. And we all know about treasure. We all know about, you know what I'm saying, a treasure chest. Everything you put inside that treasure chest, you know what I'm saying, it's supposed to be things that you find to be valuable. And you hide that treasure chest. It's like, you know what I'm saying? People consider a treasure chest as what, like a safe keep. You know what I'm saying? So they put everything in there that they want to preserve, you know what I'm saying, if they need it or if they choose to give it to somebody else. And they put what, a lock on that treasure chest. Because they don't want, you know what I'm saying, the things that they deem to be valuable, you know what I'm saying, to get destroyed or stolen, take away from them. And that's why God let you know, baby, where your heart is, your treasure is there also. So you got to be careful, you know what I'm saying, who you giving your heart to. Got to be very careful now. Who are you giving your heart to? Does your heart belong to God? Or does your heart belong to the world? Or does your heart belong to an individual? Because that can happen too. It happened to me. It sure did. It happened to me one time. I gave my heart to the wrong man. And I mean, honey, I felt it too. I felt it. God, you know what I'm saying? God had to let me know. You know what I'm saying? You gave your heart to the wrong man, to the wrong person. Absolutely. So can't nobody convince me, you know what I'm saying, that the Lord isn't a healer. Can't nobody convince me the Lord isn't a healer, baby, because I'm a living witness. The Lord thy God that healeth thee, honey, that is true. Oh, that is very true. The Lord will heal your heart. You don't have to live in this world brokenhearted. No, you don't. No, you don't. People that walk around here with brokenheartedness, you know what I'm saying, they have made an active choice and decision that they want to live with that broken heart, baby. And you even hear about people that then died away from this world brokenhearted. They then died and left this world brokenhearted. But you know what I'm saying? Because they gave their heart to the wrong person and people. And they just lingered in that heartbrokenness. Throughout their conversations, you can hear it. Throughout their actions, you can hear it, that they are suffering from brokenheartedness. Brokenheartedness. And I'm like, I didn't like the way I felt. That don't feel good. Honey, even when you crying is different. I mean, when you suffering from brokenheartedness, child, honey, that's a whole different type of cry. That's an entirely different type of cry when you are suffering from brokenheartedness. Honey, that is a depth it's deep. And it's deep, 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 deep. That baby, when you start crying, honey, you ain't got no control over that crying. That crying only stops, you know what I'm saying, at a period of time when a portion of that hurt has been released from your heart. But trust and believe, you ain't finished yet now. You ain't finished just yet. Nah. You gonna have a whole lot of runs now. It ain't gonna be just no one good run, you know what I'm saying? Like one good run to cry. Nah, baby, you gonna have to cry some more. You got to cry some more. You got to cry some more. You know what I'm saying? All that hurt, all that sorrow, all that pain, you know what I'm saying, got to come out of your heart. And you have a whole lot of people living in brokenheartedness. Brokenheartedness. Walking around with all that pain and sorrow, you know what I'm saying? Turmoil, distress. They destroy. Walking around in this world with all of that in their heart. And you don't even have to live like that. You don't have to live that way. That's why the Lord is our helper. God is your helper. He tells us, you know what I'm saying, clearly what he is to us. The Lord is the helper. So that's why I ain't got no cut cards on telling anybody, whether it be on YouTube, you know what I'm saying? Like, whether it be in private conversations, honey, I know my testimony. I know my testimonies, and I stand firm on my testimonies. Trust and believe that. I'm not embarrassed nor ashamed to tell anybody what the Lord has done for me and what God doing for me now. So it is like, this why people need to stop trying to figure folk out. Stop trying to figure out somebody else's life. Quit it with all that trying to figure, you know what I'm saying? Like, you sit up and trying to figure out somebody. Like, you would never have, you know what I'm saying, that capacity in your brain, in your mind to be able to figure out somebody's life. You would never accomplish that. You weighing yourself down mentally and emotionally, you know what I'm saying, trying to figure out somebody else's lifestyle. Get over that. It's good to ask people questions, you know what I'm saying, along the way when you are conversing with them. But honey, you should have been trying to figure out somebody's life. Child back. You working a whole day on mental job that you ain't gonna never get no compensation from. I mean, never. As long as we live in this world, you would never know the totality of somebody's heart. Never. You don't have the power on it. You don't have the authority on it. You ain't got no control over it. You would never know somebody's heart. Only thing God allow us to do is to be able to see what comes from one another's hearts. You are able to see. You are able to hear what's in that person's heart at that time. But you would never know somebody's heart. That's only God's doing, to know man's heart. So you think I'm about to sit up here and try to figure out somebody's heart? Nah, not me. Nah, not Quay. As Lou called me Quay, he put some spikes on Quay when he said Quay. But if you say Quay, whatever, baby. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fitting to sit up here and try to figure out anybody's heart. I'm not gonna do that. That ain't my job. That ain't my position in life. That ain't my place, you know what I'm saying, in life. For me to sit up here and try to figure out somebody's hearts. This how you got a whole lot of women, you know what I'm saying, in the positions they in with these men now. You know what I'm saying? Because they trying to figure out these men's heart. No, what you need to do is pray for the man. Talk to God about that man, child. You know what I'm saying? You'll be able to, you know what I'm saying? You'll be able to see and hear, you know, what the brother really thinking and how he really feeling, the more you pray for him. You know what I'm saying? You go into intercession prayer, you know what I'm saying, for this man. That's how that works. But you sitting up here trying to figure out that man's heart, child, you gonna be busted and disgusted the entire time in relationship with that man. Like, for real. That's why I was laughing at what I was saying them past days. I ain't gonna lie, I'm keeping it real. I was laughing. Yeah, I was laughing at every single person who thought they really knew what was really going on inside of that man's heart. I was laughing because it was laughable. I'm just keeping it real. It was laughable to me. So that's why I always say, I'm going to play with you if you want me to play with you. And how I know you want me to play with you, is because you keep setting yourself up like a toy for me to play with you. For me to pick you up, put you down when I feel like it. Because you want to be played with. You don't want me to take you seriously when you act this way like this on social media. You really don't. You really don't. Because you're not listening. You're really not listening. You know what I'm saying? That's why I was laughing every time I heard somebody say about, talk about, are you mentally ill? Are you mentally ill? Do you have a caseworker? Are you supposed to be on social media right now? That's the most dumbest thing ever. I mean, the most dumbest comments made ever. And you want me to take you seriously for real as being a highly intelligent being right now? And you sit up and asking a woman that you clearly know, of a sane mindset, but yet you want to play around with this stupid stuff talking about somebody being mentally ill? That's the dumbest thing ever. How come I wasn't mentally ill all that time we was getting along, though? That's the thing right there. I wasn't mentally ill. I wasn't proclaimed or, declared mentally ill when we were getting along. Now the moment we not getting along and we beefing and we are in a dispute, now you trying to put mental illness on a sister. That's the dumbest thing ever. It's dumb. And I call things dumb, or I call things stupid. I call things idiotic because that's what it is. It really is, that's what it is. Now you're mentally ill. Now you're not supposed to be on social media. Now you got a caseworker. That is so stupid. I mean, really, really stupid though. Thank you guys for what I think I did on whoever pushed the like button, child, tapped on that daggone like button, child. Thank you very much. Because I already know it'll be more and more people tuning in, child. I'm just warming up. This is my first time doing it. I'm sleepy. I need to really be asleep right now. So, I already know what it is. Because I always have something to say. All the time. Now I wonder why George retracted. All he did was say good morning, Quay. Why did he retract the comment? Child, George, I'm praying for you, George. George, you need to get back. George, you need to get back to where you once were, George. You really do, buddy. You need to get back to where you once were. George, you have crossed over, into a fast lane. You know what I'm saying? It's good for men, to protect women, and I'm all for that. I'm not against that. But yet, you do need to hold these women accountable, for the wrongful actions, George, that these women are doing too. And you not holding, all these ladies accountable, for their wrongful actions, George. I'm not saying all of them. It's most of them, you know what I'm saying, that need to be held accountable for their wrongful actions on YouTube and what they doing off of YouTube. Since George and, Nomad, you know what I'm saying, wants to come along, y'all need to hold these ladies accountable now, because these ladies really aren't victims. And I would tell them that too. They not victims. No, they're not victims. No, these ladies ain't victims, baby. Absolutely not. They're not victims. They are well aware, you know what I'm saying, of what they active in. Cause I'm not fitting to sit over here and think, you know what I'm saying, that all these women getting bullied, you know what I'm saying, all these women getting picked on, all these women are being victimized. No. Oh no. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Not so. Not so. So I thank God, baby. I got me some more subscriptions coming on my channel. I got some more people gonna be tuning into this channel, honey. They gonna be hearing a variation of, Quay talking like Quay be talking, child. Like I say, don't mean thing. If you ain't got that swing, Chuck Brown used to sing that. Cause see, you gotta know for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Like, the seasons, the flavors that you have. You can't be sitting up and looking for somebody else's flavor and they season. Nah, baby. You gotta be only concerned about your own seasoning. Your own contributions, you know what I'm saying, of what you got going on. Because I'm a woman of quality. Quantity is nice. God knows, yes, quantity is nice. But honey, if you ain't got no real quality, baby, you can have 1,000, 2,000 people that, you know what I'm saying, that watch you going live. And you a whole crash out in front of all 2,000 of them people, child, sitting up on social media. Instead of them people laughing with you, they laughing at you. That's how it goes. And you have a whole lot of people, you know what I'm saying, that are being laughed at instead of people laughing with them. And that's sad. That's, that's really, really sad, to constantly be laughed at, you know what I'm saying, and you not laughing with. That's why I always say, child, I laugh at what's funny about me. I ain't got no cause. Laugh, because I be laughing too with you, baby. I sure do. I be laughing. George, he'll be back. George will be back. I just was trying to see, because I'm still, I'm still figuring stuff out. I'm sleepy. I'm getting ready to go to sleep. How do you end this thing, child? I just wanted to test it out. I'm about to go. I need to stop saying it, but I'm going to give me a new file. Ooh. Yes, me. Go to sleep, child. Whoever running that count, go to sleep. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. I mean, I'm just saying, standing alone. I'm not alone. That's a child. I'm not alone. I'm definitely not alone. In the spirit, I'm not alone. You know what I'm saying? And also in the flesh, I'm not alone. I'm not alone, boo. Standing alone is official, but having support from the ones you came in with makes it more fun. Oh man, hold up. Well, in all actually, let me address that before because in all actuality, I came in alone. I did. I didn't know. I didn't know none of those ladies. You know what I'm saying? You know, a part of that group before. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know of them. You know what I'm saying? Like before I joined that group. I mean, and then too, it was a lot of partiality with that, and I'm against partiality. It was a lot of partiality. You know what I'm saying? Experience during that time. I mean, because I'm gonna even speak on this why it coming to my mind. Now, you have Miss Val, an older woman. You have Miss Val, an older woman, you know what I'm saying, who has been existing in these group of people for a long time. Now, none of these people in this group doesn't find Miss Val using profanity the way that she uses profanity. They don't find that to be a problem. It's, you know what I'm saying, like it's not a major issue with them. Now this woman got on there spiritual gangster evangelist vibe. She called herself a spiritual gangster. A spiritual gangster. Evangelist vibe. Oh my goodness. And what does you know what I'm saying? Like, what is the position of an evangelist? A traveler. People who are called into, you know what I'm saying, called into an evangelist position, you are a traveler. You are supposed to be, you know what I'm saying, ready to travel. To take travel in this world. You know what I'm saying? To minister the word of the Lord, and also, you know, do other acts, you know, and provide other acts of services to people. So for this woman to call herself, you know what I'm saying, a spiritual gangster, evangelist, spiritual gangster, she traveling with that gangster mentality. That's what I take from it. You traveling with a gangster mentality, baby. And everybody who likes you, you know, they with it. They don't see anything wrong with it. They don't see nothing wrong with it. They be like, preach on. You preaching. You know, you telling it. No correction. None at all. None. No correction. All the little read downs and all that stuff, child. No correction. Oh, one thing about her, honey, she'll give it to you. You know, she'll read you down real good. She'll give you some scripture, and then she'll cuss you out. No correction. None. All allowance. So one thing it is, and I don't care what nobody it is, like, now that I sit here and I think about, you know what I'm saying, like some of the things that took place, it made, you know what I'm saying, it's like, yeah, he was getting on my nerves, kept on talking about that daggone spitting. He even got on my last fat nerves talking about that spit. But you know what I'm saying? But it's like when I sit here and I'm talking about this, I'm really glad that he went in the direction he went in that direction for real. About, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, about being held accountable It need to be corrected. Because it is. I'm just sitting here thinking about this though. All this time, this woman been amongst this group. And none of them, I didn't hear nobody from the chat. I didn't see anything written in the chat. I didn't see anybody go up on the panel, you know what I'm saying, to address the matter of why are you using profanity, ma'am? You speak in scriptures from time to time, ma'am, but why are you using so much profanity? Or why are you using profanity, period? And yet, you know what I'm saying? And yet you are proclaiming to be an evangelist. No correction. None. And yet you got these folks up in here trying to correct somebody who they feel like, you know what I'm saying, need to be corrected. You better get out my face, you old hypocrite. That's what you better do. You contradicting yourself. You better get out of my face. Get out of my face now. You aren't bold enough. You aren't courageous enough, you know what I'm saying, to sit up here and tell this woman that she wrong. And you claim you love this woman so much. And yet, you know what I'm saying? And yet you are sitting up here, you know what I'm saying, going along with this woman, running rampant and rampage like she doing when she be talking. Oh, I give Luke his props on that. I don't care what nobody say. Now I sit here and I think about it. I'm sitting here talking and I'm thinking and I'm talking, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking. And I'm like, yeah. I may have felt like, you know what I'm saying, that he went about it the wrong way. Which, you know, some of he did go about it the wrong way. However, you know what I'm saying, the message that he wanted to get across to me, that wasn't a wrong message. It was not a wrong message at all. And you know what I'm saying? And you know, and me, you know what I'm saying, like hanging out with them, hanging out with those over there, I didn't hear none of them try to correct that lady. None of them. Not one. That lady was active. That lady was active in all of that daggone messiness, child. And I didn't hear not one person correct her. That's why I was sitting here like laughing about the Stacey B situation, because I'm like, Stacey B, I heard on the street that you and Oval, you know what I'm saying, y'all owe Buddy old pal off of YouTube. That you and her, you know what I'm saying, y'all close off of YouTube, baby. And then I also heard, you know what I'm saying, on the street, that your old girl didn't even, man, come to your rescue. She didn't take up for you. Child, you got left out there to get ate down. That's what I heard on the street. The word on the street was that. And yet you over here in the BMF house only as a visitor. It was not for permanent residency. That's why I told them, child, y'all ain't over here for no daggone permanent residency over here. Girl, y'all visitors. And they were short-term visitors of that. You over here in the BMF house talking what again? What are you talking again? And I heard a portion of that incoming opinion live when she was up on that panel and about to get. I mean, they was them chicks was fitting to eat her down. But if it wasn't for Io, if it wasn't for Io stepping in, you know what I'm saying? Telling the ladies to take a step back. They was fitting to eat her down up there. You all over there at Io house trying to defend Miss Val. Where's Miss Val at? Calling Miss Val to the front desk. Where you at, Val? Management needs you now. Where you at, baby? Where are you? Your girl needs you now. Your gal needs you. Like my daddy say, gal. Your gal needs you. And then you all over here with this man sitting up here playing around with fiddle dee dee da da. Playing around up here. Pretending like you a daggone psychologist or a psychiatrist somewhere. Stop playing with me. See, you want to get played with. See what I'm saying? See, that's what they ain't understand. You know what I'm saying? Like, why I said what I said to her. In all actuality, for real. Because see, you up here playing. You not serious. You up here playing. And I'm going to play with you. That's what I'm going to do with you. I'm going to play with you. Because you playable. That's why I laugh. Because you playable. Because they was fitting to tear up there. They was fitting to tear right on up there. They sure was. So I'm glad that he, you know what I'm saying, that he had the message of correction. Yeah. Absolutely. I'm glad that he had that message of correction. Because they sure haven't corrected these people in this group. And when I say, you know, this group, I'm not a part of that group. I know of them people. I will continue to love them people, pray for them people, but I am not, you know what I'm saying? I am not of that group. I'm not of that group. I'm not. Because I'm not a get along, go along, gang along woman. I'm not. So for the one person that's still listening, I don't know who the one person is. I'm getting ready to go to sleep. Because I always got something to say, child. I never run out of opinions. they whenever I come back on, you know what I'm saying, do my thing. I just was doing a test run. All I was doing was a test run. But yeah, I'm getting ready to go to sleep now. Because I'm tired. Because I always got some talk up in me. But all he said was good morning, Quay. That's all he said. And that brother child, that brother deleted it. Child, what I said, it must have touched them. It touched that brother in a major way, honey. It hit that heart. That's what that did, baby. It hit that heart, baby. As it should. Exactly as it should. As it should. It hit that heart, baby. Mm-hmm. Oh, I be doing the most, y'all. As it should. Mm-hmm. All right, now I'm going to sleep. God love you, and so do I. Until next time, peace.